welcome to my life and welcome back to another video. So today guys, ngizobe ngikhuluma about the experience yami entabeni yabeSuthu. Forgive the powder le elana bengithi ngiyazimpompotha fast before ngizoza ku live. So basically I do not know ukuthi abantu abaningi na abalana do they know about indaba zokuya entabeni na ezabeSuthu and stuff like that. So mainly I was 16 years, yeah, I was 16 years old guys. So I had just recently started visiting a friend over Val. So we had very close friends around my home and stuff, but eventually they decided to move. They decided to move away from Joburg South to all the way in the Val. So obviously at that age nje, I really loved umngani wami and I was so close to umngani wami. So it kind of like took a toll on me. Umngani wami all of a sudden is leaving, and in the areas that we live in, it's kind of hard, you know, like to make friends. It's not a place where you see people walking around. So it was just something like, okay, fine, I will go and visit my friend wherever she's going. My parents were cool with it. I was cool with it. So they just decided to take me to go and visit her. It was all cool. Finally, you know, because obviously I had to wait for ikolo before I could make a move. So I'm excited. Ilanga lakhona today lokuthi ngiyahamba ngiyobona lumngani, and there was somebody that used to help us in our home. We used to call him Ubudvuvu. Ubudvuvu is the one that was going to be taken. Ubudvuvu uyalo uzobangithatha angihambisa to the Val. Ubudvuvu yonghambisayo to the Val. So ngipakisha umthwalo wami and I'm ready to come. I'm excited. My parents are calling her parents, like everybody's arranging. It's all good. They have this huge house guys in the Val. For those of you guys who know the Val, they have this huge house, this huge land. There's a pool. Gumnandi. I'm excited, you know. So we go all the way there, and her parents apparently bought a store. Eva, like Odikasing. Guys, I really need Lamanzilan. Sorry. This video was made live, guys. So if you want to make distractions, please bear with me. I understand the video there was done live. If you happen to watch it, and if you're a regular subscriber, thank you. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing, guys. And for those of you abangaga subscribing, it's all good. I know it takes time. You'll get there. So ngisiyahamba, apparently abazali bakhe bathenge indawo eyistoro, like so ekasi. So bathenge indawo eyistoro sona. Obviously during the week abazali bakhona abekho, and we are left behind with the helper. They had a help. So we are left behind with the help. So obviously, for those of you guys abazio, if you grow up in your home where there's the help, you know how sometimes you have your way, like yabo, like obvious mostly most of them you have that naiveness in you, like so we decided to be telling them to ask permission I'm an assistant, we just want to volunteer to work at the store this. So that's okay, fine, just because obviously during the day I'm gonna next you guys can go. We're giving permission. We can walk. It's a walking distance because walking, it's just something that's normal. So we're excited. We take this long walk, go on the way, we're playing this. So going to the store, we start hanging around in that store most of the time, helping to sell, you know, helping to restock, just doing minimum things that, you know, the people that are really working, they're asking us to do. But sometimes we're just sitting there eating chips because they were selling some fish and chips for food too in addition. So guys, there's this group of girls that are always coming along over there, like singing in a group, and eventually we started getting close to these girls gradually. So they were of different ages, a little bit older than what we was, but they manipulate. I should call, is it manipulation? But they found a way to convince us about it's like they are fully grown women, and I feel like when I talk it in English. So for those of you, if you don't speak language, I mean, this video obviously is mainly talking about something that happened in South Africa. So along the lines, maybe you'll try and figure out what it's all about. But I have to a little bit switch. I have to switch, guys, because Linda Wale is over juicy if I speak it in your language. So ke asitshela ukuthi hayi nizoba abafazi abaqinile. Yabo? Like there's a place called the mountains. So over there, like they teach you a whole lot of things. Like izohlakanipha monga laphayana, like izinto eziningi, really clever. Like the way they were just so presenting the thing into us, it was a little bit enticing. And we were so much interested to know more about this. Like there are special people, like people who didn't go there, abantu abangekho specially. So in order you earn a title when you come from there. Guys, izinto ezenzakala eBavali. You earn a title, mazohamba kule ndawo lezi, and your parents have to pay a whole lot of money for you to go to this place. And when you're coming out, kufanele ukuthi bakuthengele like inkomo, kufanele ukuthi bakuthengele imbuzi, showing us pictures and photos. So my friend and I, this is something that really we've never seen before. So it got like India Swarisha always talking about this thing. Could this be real? Could that, So here and there we find ourselves just do you know about so and so thing? I know about so and so thing. She explaining to us in the olden days it used to be like an authentic cultural Sotho, but now it has became like ifeshini. Everybody eventually goes there to earn some titles. So what she's saying, it kind of like matches what Lento Malande Ashilo, but she doesn't know Tina. We know something manja about this. But she's like, you earn a title, but all those things, it's not, our the culture is not respected as it's supposed to. People are just using it for fashion right now, and to use it to take money from people. They charge people money to initiate people. They're just dangerous. We should stay away from those people, stuff like that. And the more she's saying that, the more we just getting curious. Like, we really want to know Galendole. We really need to find information. You earn a title. What kind of title is that? People who are coming from there, like they are feared by other people, they're dangerous. Like the more the things that she said, we looked at it as like being heroes. Like, everybody. That's what's young and stupid. So why I say I want Woodlandola is really enticing. And always when you go to a store or Labantu Laba, they are hanging around La Payana. They are singing their songs. They're making it look so cool. We don't know the songs. We've never heard the songs before. We're just enticed by just a group of women, doing all this. They're dancing. We're seeing it like, oh, this is the fun stuff. So the second day we go back to a mother king. So we want to go there. They say they can take us, like just June, because Ikolobes Valley was like a match. So we're like, but Tata June, we just need to bring a blanket. They said we need to bring a blanket. And what else? A blanket and I think a bottle of water or something like that. We just need to bring a blanket and a bottle of water, which is sihambe, and just, dress in our regular clothes, and the rest will follow. So I really nami, eventually ikolo ziyavalwa, isikhathi siyadlula. I'm going back home manje. Going back home, I'm so carried away, guys. I can't stop singing lengoma lezi abantu bebasicula. Like they really got into my head, They really got into my head. So my mother is really annoyed by this. Don't go and join those things. It's not your culture, it's not our culture, our women, they don't go in like the Xhosa culture. It's only men. So like, stop following those things. Those people, they will steal you without your permission and take you there. They're dangerous. This. So it's like I saw friendly people. I didn't see any dangerous you know, but she doesn't know that. So as time goes by, I request again, can I please go June to go and visit again in Dabo's house. They're like, okay, fine, you like going there, you know, but in their head they forgotten about whatever that I must have had. But me, now I didn't forget. I'm still on the same mission because I cannot wait, Pella. So when I packed my things, obviously because I'm taken by our help and stuff, there was just Umalu Menje. She was just somebody who does random things that my parents couldn't do. He's the one taking me. So I'm taking a blanket. He's not even questioning me because, you know, I mean, he's just thinking maybe because it's June, it's cold. I'm just taking this blanket so that I can cover myself up. Dante, I had a mission. Hey guys, yeah, I had a mission of which I ended up I regretted. But anyways, yeah, I have my mission, and when I got there, my friend too, she has her own mission. I'm still there. She's like, yeah, I'm still ready. I'm ready to go because here in the Val, everybody goes there. And after going there, they give you these marks. Do you guys see the marks on my face? So they give you marks. Sometimes they put it here. Sometimes they put 1, 2. So, you know, I have this little ones here. So if I don't have a mark, people are treating me different because I don't have this. Guys, people are treating me different because I don't have this mark on my face. Like they seem that, like, you know, people just, I just want to belong. I really want to be part of this. So of course, you know, we meet up with those women in the store. Okay, but they're asking us. They speak Sotho, so they're ready, lavai. We are like, yeah, we are ready to really go. They're like, okay, you guys are really ready to go. Like, you're ready. Yeah, our minds are made up. We are really ready to go with this. Okay, we need your parents' phone numbers. We need your parents' phone numbers, you know, your addresses and stuff like that, so that after we drop you, I think this view is better. After we drop you guys off Lapayana, we're now going to go to your parents' houses and, you know, explain to them. We will handle the parents' part. You guys just need to be sure that you are ready to go. They told us to go and eat as much as we can. Like, we need to go to, like, eat everything that we like, everything that we love, say our goodbyes, but we don't have to tell them, like, where we are going because they'll try to stop us and it's against their law. Like, they found ways to really try and manipulate us into just leaving without announcement. So pretty much, okay, fine, we are going with the flow, you know. So there was a telephone at the time. Did I have a cell phone at that time? Yeah, man. Konja, what did they call? It was a pink. It was a pink small phone. Konja, we're going lava phone. Oh God, I probably remember it later. So I'm on it and sending my parents a phone, taking her home telephone number because they wanted me to call from the home telephone number all the time so that they can know whether I'm in the house or not. So I called my parents. Oh, hello, we are talking. Are you having a good time there? Okay, how long are you staying? I'm telling them I'm staying for all the holidays and, you know, yeah, goodbye. I love them so much. This, you know, but they probably not even like, they like, I saw. If you're missing home, just come back and just don't be too emotional about this. You're just visiting, you'll come back. I'm like, goodbye. Like, I'm going and, you know, just speaking in parables. But because if you're a child, like, nobody minds you, they have a lot to deal with. Oh, okay, whatever that you need, just let us know this. I'm like, okay, fine. Take their phone numbers, write them down. We ate that day. Safraya makanda, safraya, sapuza juicy. Like, we are following the instructions. The lady that was the one that manipulated us in Tabi saying she was really good with it. She was really good looking. She had that Basutu voice. She had some voice like there's no way you couldn't believe her. And she was the sort of person you just see her once and you just love her. So we're like, okay, fine. I was in Tabi. Now we're ready. She's like, she's going to come 12 o'clock midnight to come and pick us up. We're like, no, it's not going to work because they had a very big dog at my friend's house. They had a really huge dog. We're like, no, like once they put out the dog, we cannot be able to come out because the dog is going to, you know, make warnings like we are going out. I mean, it's a dog, it's there for security. So we are now telling her if we could come earlier. She's like, okay, fine, we can come. She had a shake, like she was living far away from where my friend lived, but she's like, okay, you know what, she's gonna come. There were cars above biza ama venture, ama takes. She came around 8 and stuff like that. So this girl's parents abeko that day, so we're just telling the help we are coming back. She's like, you know how you just hey, don't talk to my okay, maybe she's thinking we're just, maybe going outside. She's not minding us, like she's not thinking anything. But we had our blankets at the back of the house, and we were just dressed in clothes that really we don't wanna. We were following the instructions, clothes that we don't care about. So eventually siyahamba ke laphayana singena emavencheni siyahamba, and there's a lot of other girls there. It's not just us. There's a lot of other girls there. Wisdom, how to be strong, how to be a super person and stuff like that. We're just happy. We are really happy that we're going to camp. We are going camping. Like in the back of our heads, we're thinking like the regular camping that you do at school, like camping, bruh. Like so we left. After we left, they took us wherever that they took us, somewhere around in the Val, in a house, and there was like a native doctor. There was like isangoma. So masifika laphayana kunesangoma. Kunesangoma, because mangithi native doctor, I think that's kunesangoma laphaya unalingaka. Not really sangoma, bruh. If I say sangoma, that's not what it is. Ingaka. That's the only right word, honestly, for it. Unalingaka mo. When we get there, okay, Basja, like you know what, man, just in a hamba, you guys, you are going to learn how to be strong, how to be patient, how to be obedient. Like you're really going to learn a lot about life, and this is gonna be real. Where you're going is not your mother's house. Where you're going, it's not like you're just going to camp, and we're going to teach you that you came in this life alone. You came with nothing. Then now they're really getting deep with it. Like, we are going to teach you how to be humble. Me and this girl, they're busy like you cheese girls. They're going to teach you like you can survive without cheese. So we are just like, maybe they're just talking, We don't, just thinking like, we'll figure it out when we get there. We are ready to go, but now it's sounding a little bit scary, man. Hi, the way they are talking, like, just be ready. We are going pretty soon. We are going. So in the meantime, they're singing outside, making fire there. All the people that are there excited. Now us that are there, deep inside, I don't want to lie. At that point, I felt like I really need to leave, Why are they talking like this? So I'm asking them, so what if I change my mind? Like, they're not as nice as they were before. Hey, you can't change your mind. You've came too far. You're halfway. This is stage 1. So once you enter here, you cannot leave. Once you leave, you lose it. Like as in uzohlanya. Once I leave here, I lose it. My friend and I just don't want to call her by her real name. So my friend and I, if she gets to watch this video, she knows that. Guys, my friend and I, now we are there. Now they are singing, all the other girls there. We're starting to ask them, do you guys know any information about this thing? They say we don't know. All we know is that they're going to give us marks in the face. Like when we come out, we're going to come out like, having the status, like we are done, we are strong, we are this. Okay, fine. We stayed there, I think, for like 2 days or 3 days. We were just eating like regular food, maybe like bread, but not like food as in good food. Just like bread and just like, just like, they're like, you need to not fill your stomach too much because we're going to walk a long distance and we are going to hike. So you have to be strong. The way they're putting it, we are thinking like really taking a long hike, like maybe testing our energy levels or something like that, guys. It came a van, like one scrap van like that. Take us, all of us, the girls, and Tabiseng was the main person there. She was the main, I don't know, she was the main person. They call it Msuwe. She was the Msuwe there. And her grandmother was the main person who was Ngakayating. So, siyahamba khona manje, and jalo, it's a long way. It's a long way to go where we are going. Like, umuntu seqala ukuthuka manje ukuthi kanti siya kuphi siyahamba ayingoma ilokisho abazali bethu. Did you tell your parents? They start talking to us some type of way now, like they're not as nice as they. Hey, shut up. Hey guys, hey, you ask too much questions, ask too many questions. I will. Hi everybody. Now before you ask a question, you're now thinking like twice, 3 times, should I not? So we go, Velege, we go in a really far place. So after, fast forward, after 2 days, they're coming to tell us that now it's time for them to go to our homes and look for food for us and inform our parents about the huge decision that we've taken. Bruh, we're in a place like bushes, like Eslatini, pure, really camping. Like, listen, esigangeni. So babeke umkhukhu lapha esigangeni sakhona in the middle of nowhere. When you look left, you look right, you look like, listen, there are no houses around. There's nobody there. There's probably like a farm miles away that you could see from far, like when you see somebody olusa inkomo and stuff like that. So it's like, yo, how did we get here? Is this the place that how long are we gonna stay here? They told us you're gonna be here for the next 30 days. Yo, hi guys. Yeah, for the next 30 days. Yeah. So we are going to our parents now to go and inform them about the huge decision that you guys have taken. So we are coming back to let you guys know how did it go. We are not allowed to leave. We are just there. So what we are doing on a daily basis, Lapayana, they're teaching us ingoma zakhona, ukuthi zocula. They're just singing for us in the meantime because they said we are not yet initiated for now, up until our parents pay the fee. There was eventually a fee of money to be paid. There were requirements of things that they were supposed to buy. And they had to break the news to them. And first of all, they have to accept. That's the first step for our parents, all of us, to accept and agree to all these terms and conditions that they have for them, for this huge decision that we've taken. So it was about 18 of us. It was like Bespaning. So I was honestly the only one from really far away, all the way to Joburg South. All the other girls were from Val. So, okay, fine. They're telling me that, okay, we are going to go to their home, my friend's home, to leave my own message. And, yeah. So they went there, they left the message. I don't know what kind of reaction did they get. I don't know what kind of reaction really did they get, but they didn't come back really happy for me and my friend. For all the other ladies, because they were off from Sotho region and culture, they were so happy. They brought them food from their homes. Like, it was just so fun. But for us, it was only food that they brought. But on the other hand, they were just so angry. Like, our parents are threatening them that they're going to make sure that they find us, this. And there's no way that we can go back, because if we go back without completing the initiation, sizohlanya. So they were low-key, like, somehow taking it out on us, like as if like it's our fault, like our parents. Who do they think they are? This guys, it's such a toxic environment. I don't really know if I should continue with the story. I don't really know, really, if I should continue with the story. But, okay, yeah. Hey, your parents, who do they think they are? Do they know who we are? This threatening us. Now that I know what I know, it's like, why didn't you ask them those questions? You're coming to ask us. They say, your parents say they want you guys back. So, and there's no any other solution. There's no way you guys can go back, because already you've seen the secret. So the only thing you have to do, you just have to complete the assignment, or else you lose your head. Like, you go crazy if you leave here. So we're staying there days after days, days after days. They keep going back. They keep coming back with food, but they keep saying that the parents are saying they're not going to pay. They're not going to participate. So they are telling us that, guys, if our parents are not going to pay, then it means we have to work and serve Memam Kwena for 1 year. Working with her, like paying our debt, something like that. Guys, it was the most scariest moment. I'm sorry. It was the most scariest moment of my life. I was regretting. 16 years old. I was regretting. Why did I take this decision? So eventually we continue game. Studying on the first pace of it, teaching us how to sing, teaching us how to play murupa. There's a drum they call murupa, teaching us all those things every day. Yo, we are going to get firewood every day. We are walking miles and miles. So like the aim is just to make you strong and for you to understand that, you know what. So we are seeing like this thing is not fun as we expected. So my friend comes up with a plan, which, you know what, let's run away. Let's seriously run away from here, because we cannot be staying here with these people. They are not treating us good. We are not eating good food. We are not being able to take any bath. We are just literally there. They are busy telling us the day of initiation is coming and our parents need to bring this money, or else they are going to turn us into igqilazabo and stuff like that. So we are so afraid, scared of our life, for our lives, and now we are not having a good time. All the other people that their parents have agreed, they get a little bit of better treatment, and we are not. They're busy calling us, hey, when I'm Xhosa. Now they've labeled us according to our like culturals, you know. Because obviously when they called my mother, like really, she was so determined. I'm gonna find these children, and when I find them, it's not gonna be fun with you guys. I'll look for you guys up until we find you guys. So apparently my friend and I, we are now, they're making us smart the marks, so that they say they put these marks on our faces, so just in case you think about running away, even when next time they get us, they're gonna know like who we are and we can never escape. We like, they were just putting all sorts of fears in us, like just to make sure, which, you know what, we don't go nowhere. So my friend, she was a strong person. Even now, that's the most bravest person I've ever met in my entire life. She was like, you know what, let's come up with a plan. There's no way, we need to escape. So they're talking about, and it's cold, ne? It's cold, and they're making us sometimes like walk on our feet. Like, that's why I say I still don't understand the intention of the culture, if it's to make you strong, or I don't know. I don't get it. So they are coming. Okay, so they say like, okay, who's going to go for firewood? So that day Connie said two of us will go for the firewood, no problem, you know, we don't mind. And she could climb the tree because she's short in height. Even now she just has a smaller structure than I do. So they're like, okay, fine, yeah, plus you can climb the tree, but you can't even climb this. I'm like, I'll do my best when we get there. Connie's just like, you know what, we're just looking for a way to get out of this place first. The rest will be history. So okay, fine. Say plan which we are really going to do this. When is our chance to go and fetch firewood? They wake us up at 4 a.m. in the morning. They wake up. Nakhona, they don't wake you up like in a nice way, like wake up some type of way. Hey, wake up. So guys, Ukoni already had that plan. She was like, you know, first of all, we have to make sure that we take shoes, because there's no way that we can be able to run this far all the way in these mountains without shoes. So we just have to make sure like we make a plan of any shoes, to see like, we don't care whose shoes it is, just like grab shoes. So how are we gonna put the shoes? Where both of us are putting pants, we found a way to, you know, sneak the shoes in our bodies and stuff. So now we're going, they give us a machete, and they sent one girl like that to go with us to, you know, go and watch us or whatever. But she was somebody who smoked. So she's smoking, like she's not really like paying us no mind. She's doing whatever that she's busy doing. And we keep going further into the bushes, because where we fetch firewood, the trees are very big tree. Like trees come together, like there's a lot of trees. I think that's the right way. There's a lot of trees. So now we're coming with the plan. Connie, I'll let you know when is the right time. So she climbs the tree as far top as she could. So I think when she looked, she saw like, okay, there's a road. The road is not really so far than as we thought it is. So she came down from the tree and stuff like that. It's all good. Okay, so now we're coming back. She's not paying us no mind still. She's just there doing her things. Did you guys get enough firewood? This. So we got just like a little bit of firewood. So when we got there, she's like, is this all you guys got? They're in their heads, they're like, oh hell no, they need to go back and get some more. We need to go back and get some more. Going back to get some more. And this time you guys are gonna go alone and just make sure that you don't run away. Like they're just threatening us with our mouth. That was the chance, guys. Connie's like, this is the time. Like this is exactly the time we have to do this. We have to run away from here. So we are going, and vele for real. As we go deep into the bushes, she was like, now we're just going to run straight, and let's run down there, and let's run all the way to the farm. You know, if we can reach to that farm and we can ask for help, whatever or whatever. We wore shoes. The shoes that I had was a bigger size. And you know, the shoes that she has was a bigger size too. Guys, it's been days. We have been battered. Listen, we just need to get away from there. We ran away, guys. We ran away as fast as we could. I've never run like that in my life, ever. I never knew I had that kind of speed. I know I've tried athletics at school, but I just didn't like it much. But at that day, that's when I knew like I had a lot of strength to run. We were running like with everything in us, running, checking behind. If they're seeing, if they're coming, we were running, we really ran. Find a place, sat down a little bit behind a tree, kept on going, running. So I don't know really what happened behind, if they'd figure out that we ran away already or what. But we managed to run and get to the farm. And when we got to that farm, there were a lot of dogs guarding that farm. You know, there were a lot of dogs. The dogs were just barking on us, barking on us, barking on us, barking on us. We're like, you know what? It's like nobody's coming here, and they eventually see us. So we'll help. Sizani bo. Like we're speaking in English. Sizani bo. Like we're asking for help. We're asking for help. You know what a farmhouse is? It's really, really big. So we decided to go around the house, like to see if we'll see somebody, and eventually sabona lapayana umelusi. The person umelusi, I don't know umelusi in English. Umelusi olusayo lapayana, we're just running, we're going to this man. Oh, please help us. Hey, Bafun, can we please call our parents? Yo, and the man, he's a Sotho himself. He was like, yeah, what? Did you guys just run away? Yo, we just saw that. Oh my God, he's like, he's not gonna save us. Guys, we kept on running. Hey, Sakichima ever. Sakichima, and then the first neighborhood we got into, it was like a squatter camp, like this, the slums type of environment. We are dirty looking. We don't know who was around there. We feel like everybody is just seeing who we are, where we are coming from. You know, we didn't really know like what part of Val we were. We don't know where we are. We don't know anything. We just keep on walking. It's early in the morning. People are just, you know, preparing to go to work, standing in taxi ranks. We don't know, but we walked until we saw like a train station. So in the trains, there are like ticket exams and stuff. We go there to like ask help. I don't know if they thought maybe we were like homeless hobos or something like that. We're telling them like we are lost. We're trying to go home. We're trying to find our homes, our parents, this. The lady told us, you know what, sit down. I don't know if she went aside to go and like call the police or something like that. There are two little girls here. This, they don't know where they are going. Like that's just the normal procedure back home. If you find a lost child or kid or whatever, you just have to call the police first before you can proceed. So now they're asking us questions from where you guys are coming from. Gandhi, we don't know, like as we are there, our parents too had a police van, found the place where we are, and they were going to go and find us. So we're telling them that this were taken without our consent. You know, they lied to us that we were going to camping, but you know, when we got there, we didn't like it, so we decided to run away. So this, so they were like, oh, okay, it happens a lot of time. A lot of people run away from this type of situations. Where do you guys live? Where do you guys stay? And stuff like that. Don't worry, we'll help you guys. We'll take you guys home. Yo, we started feeling so safe. That time silambe, that time singole, that time regretan, that time we now have these marks in our faces. We don't even know what we are going to say in our parents, but we're like, you know what, if we can just get home first before we can even think about a whole lot of things. So we are now going. When we're going, we get to her house, we meet a maid, and I'm seeing my parents' guys there. So they're there. Eventually, this news are hot. They are not trying to let them get away with taking us without their permissions. And everybody's so heated on. The maid, when she saw us, she was so scared. Yo, guys, besingolile. I think we were there for what, a good 15 days. Hey, Singolile, Swanywe. Yo, guys. So eventually our parents are going there now to look for us and finding out when they get to those mountains we are not there. It was a whole lot of drama. They said, I don't know, one of our parents even slapped her in the face. The lady that owned that initiation, like, how dare you? Like, there were just a lot of drama that was going on and they were looking for us. Like, now they were real, everybody's now looking for us. So I don't know, they come back. When they come back, they found us that the maid has already allowed us to get inside to buy. When they got there, my mother was so heated up, she was so hot. So there's something they call intelezi. So she went, it normally grows man ngase. I don't know if you guys know intelezi. My mother, when they take intelezi, tell us to pull off our clothes outside, wash us, so that, you know, she thought maybe they have initiated us already or something. So we keep trying to tell them they didn't initiate. They were not listening. Like, listen, they were not listening. Like, they just couldn't understand. What did they do to you guys? They wanted all the details. Like, did they put any, you know how they tear people with the razor and put medicine? They asked us, did they do anything like that to us? No, they didn't do stuff like that. It was a whole big thing. My friend had no peace all involved. They were looking for us. Those people, like, guys, my friend had to change a whole school where she was going to. Like, she couldn't, like, it took years and years, guys, for this thing to be over. Threatening us, like, keep telling people, sending messages to us that we are going to lose our minds. Nobody runs away from that type of a place. This and that, guys. So yeah, I don't know if it really still happens where they just keep taking people without their parents' permission to do that. But yeah, in those days, it was really a thing in the Val. So yeah, guys, the story. So that is just how, honestly, I got to know about the Basotho culture. And this video is, disclaimer, is not meant to, you know, taint any culture down or but according to my understanding, the way I understand those people, they were not performing out of like culture, because first of all, culturally, you're not supposed to take somebody that's not of Basotho like culture. You're supposed to take somebody that their parents wants them to go and learn the culture. I know that there are more secrets into this. I know that once they initiate you, there's a lot that happens. But unfortunately, I didn't get to that stage to know more about all of that. But yes, that was just my own experience with their culture. But yeah, they do say that, like, the police used to always go into those, because they say you have to have a permit to do initiation, and it has to be for the Basotho people. The parents has to agree that they want their child to participate willingly. But the people that are taking kids without their parents' permission, they always go in and arrest them, take whatever they're doing down, try to stop them, because they say it's just a form of business, guys. They say it's really form of business, because parents pay thousands. It's not cheap to go and do those kind of things. It's really not cheap, because when you're coming out, you have to buy a cow, you have to buy the attires, everything. They have to make a big ceremony. So it's not really for everybody, but it is authentically meant for the Basotho region. But people do it anyways for money in Val. So thank you guys for joining my live. And I know maybe some of the people that will see this video that were there initiating us, hi Vele, you guys did it. Thank you guys, and bye bye.